Hey everybody, this is terrible lighting. It did not look like this when I checked beforehand. Okay, so I just wanted to, I've been reading some stuff on walking, and I know we've been doing our challenge, and walking is part of it, taking the 15-minute walks. And so I've been reading some stuff about the best pace for walking, and how do you get the most out of your walks. Hey, Ma. And so what I was seeing was brisk. Walk briskly. And I keep seeing it everywhere, and I thought to myself, well, what exactly is brisk? What's a brisk pace? Because for me, brisk is going to be much faster than it is for my 87-year-old grandmother, or for somebody that is considerably taller or shorter than me. I'm very average height, so there's a lot of people on both sides of that. And so in my research, I found a couple of guidelines. Who else joined? Hey, Heather. So I found a couple of guidelines. Using 3 METs, which is metabolic equivalence of task. So in short, that means using 3 times more energy than sitting still. Another guideline is working to 70% of your max heart rate. Okay, that's a little bit more tangible. I can figure that out. But most people can't. Most people don't know what that means. And if they don't have a heart rate tracker, hi Cheryl, if they don't have a heart rate tracker, it's going to be a problem. My favorite, the CDC, their guideline is walking at a pace fast enough that you can talk but not sing. Fantastic. I mean, realistically, based off of that guideline, there are probably way more people in the world that understand what brisk means better than I do, because I don't see very many people singing while they're walking. I do sometimes. I'm sure onlookers think I'm a little nuts, and they would be right. So anyways, I did some research, and there was a new study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine. Special edition in June they did, where all revolved around walking. So they researched people of varying age, body mass, and gender. They tracked how many steps per minute, their heart rate, little poppy up things, heart rate, and increase in respiration. So from that, what they found, and it's going to be an average because everybody's going to be a little bit different, but the average for a brisk pace is going to get you 2.7 miles in an hour. Okay, so from there, they figured that means 100 steps per minute. Okay, so that's great, 100 steps per minute. How do I measure what I'm doing? Like, how do I know where I am? Am I ahead of this? Am I behind it? Where am I? 2 things you can do. 1, you can walk for a minute and count all of your steps. Boring. Takes too long for me. A minute is too long. Instant gratification. So the other thing that you can do, you can count how many steps you take in 6 seconds and multiply it by 10. There you go. So when you are walking, you need to maintain that brisk pace, which we now know is 100 steps in a minute. So how do you do that? Well, you can walk and count to 100 every minute, which is boring, and you're going to look like you're talking to yourself, and then people are going to think you're weird like me. You don't want to do that. So what I figured is, one of the things I do when I run that helps me keep pace is I listen to music, and I listen to something that has a good, clear beat. Hey, what's up, Steph? BB? I listen to something that has a really clear beat, and I just make sure that my foot strikes every time on the beat. So if it's a faster tempo or a slower tempo, obviously my running pace is going to vary based on that. But what I did, I made a list for you guys of songs. Well, after this, you need to get up and figure out what your walking pace is. So I made a list of you guys of a few songs that are 100 beats per minute, because 100 beats is 100 steps. So, All American Rejects, Gives You Hell. There is a song for that. Third Eye Blind, Semi-Charmed Kind of Life. Justin Timberlake, Rock Your Body. Gotta put a little JT in there. Rihanna, Pon de Replay. If you dig the hippity hop, there's T.I. I have no idea who that is. Never heard of him before today. I did listen to the song, though. It's called Bring 'Em Out. You can throw some country in. Johnny Cash, I Walk the Line, and Keith Urban, Good Thing, both have 100 beats per minute. So, what I did, figured out how long each song was, adds up to a total of about 27 minutes of music. So, if you maintain your 100 steps per minute, what that's going to do for the average person is get you to 1.25 miles in 27 minutes. Not bad. Now, what if you want a vigorous walk? Well, vigorous is about 130 steps per minute, so 130 beats per minute. So I have 3 songs for that. Keith Urban, Hit the Ground Running. Lady Gaga, Edge of Glory. Or you can kick it old school and do a little salt and pepper, Push It. Push it real good. Yes. 140 beats per minute starts the jogging threshold. So if you wanted to start jogging, Mumford & Sons, The Cave, Gorillaz, Feel Good, Counting Crows, Mr. Jones, or Dierks Bentley, I don't know, more country, don't know how to say it, but tip it on back. So anyways, that's what I've got for you guys. Now you know what pace is going to get you maximum exercise out of your walk. Obviously, if you can walk faster, walk faster. But find a song that keeps a rhythm, your natural cadence when you walk. And then look it up and just put how many BPM in this song. And then you can make a playlist based off of that. So if it's 120 beats per minute, you can find a bunch of songs and make a playlist out of it. Super easy. Anyways, I'm going to go feed the dogs because they're pacing. I hope you guys have a great night. I will talk to you later. Bye.